Yo abusia nanso so da foforo. Last week karma is not part of the issue. Enye universal law na nkrofo bebre empese omobete the American say it's okay, it's fine. That's how I esua de. Ba mpese wote ase say ade biara nipa ahye na emma obi anye bi automatic. Na wopa na wugitum no enye universal law. Enye obia na obeka se nsuo ntongu na de so. Enye obia na obeka se me de mepese nsuo togu ma de so ene me nsuo nto me wie mbo me obia nim se wie abo no ebo so ase wope. Wompe ebi ba wo so. Enti adie bi a nipa bi asi ginaye ahye na wu nipa a wote ho no wo so se wu gi atum se wo twen se beye bibi ama no ehọ na problem no ewo me pese ye nyina yete ase ade a universe na yete mu no eye na ye hu de we a eye adwuma ne ba ne sa ye be hu se de a ye betenam ne ba ne sa nye bibia na ye de be hihye other people ana ye de be hihye nipa tie me pese nne no yes episode way under normal circumstances no can me too, but I am intentionally packing everything here into wosha not when you be a womb solutions applications how to go about it adie biara yes spirituality ne adie bia ye wu nipa wugina ho completely eno enende me de be ma wo no me be ma wo aduro a ebeboa wu nipa na ma wahu wiase na wutim no sade a wo be ye ewiase na wutim no na afei wahu sade a wo be apply niama eniama wo apply ade beba wo so wa apply ade beba wo so that won tena ho ntwan obia ni nyina na enne mede abom na mede ba be ma wo. Today we are going to talk about spiritual mechanics. We and really bibia universe needs this message. You as an individual, you also need this message because yes, life, yes, spirituality, yes, humans, yes, abrabo, yes, universe, emuwa nipa, bibi biyare wati asifwa sasi so rani asasi, ene ne nsafwa ni jina ye, eni sedi ya ube mixe no, enu nende mede babe mauno, enti mede ube ko 5 powerful stages mu. Yebedi kanche sowers and reapers. Na fe ababehwe spirituality is mechanics in motion. So bia to no bunotie nne episode ni ye pa. The universe is a machine. And also so yebehwe why the universe is a machine I will explain. And then yebehwe the mechanics of money. Na fe we ababehwe the mechanics of your body tie. And then me be ma every key for life would it go from sickness to wealth to everything. And then me ba ma key a yede tine wiase ni yenya fa hodie ana yede ye ho abusia. Some weeks back I did an editorial about spiritual laws and how they can be used for you or against you. Ade we na nipa ante ase me ka kire o say universe no any gravity e wo mu no they are just running. They don't know whether this is good or this is bad. And I may hear example ma o say akola betumi afiri soro a obehwe fom obeka say akola no ye innocent onim hwe nti gravity be hold no won frama nim dabi obeba beto fom ejesi ho na abofro onim nyansa o odinisa kotum a ebehye sa na universe no eye adwuma enim church enim religion enim papa enim good enim prayer enim fast enim nothing enim aponchi moja enim apotro moja enim koto moja enim ntuntum moja. That's how the universe works. So one thing we ask now so wotena ho twen obi a wo be mobo. Today we are going to talk about spiritual mechanics. I know you want to know what I mean by mechanics. Obi a person. First, I spoke about spiritual science and now we are talking about mechanics. Listen, this platform, I have done 360 when it comes to spirituality. All angles, all levels. Medewo afem. It is a what a platform where so na still our ching for awakening, ching for bibia. I don't know what to tell you. Because as I explained some time ago, spiritual science is about testing and studying nature. That is what is called spiritual science. Numerology, alchemy, astrology, and other Gnostic experiments through observation and experience of their true outcomes. Say niyama we won. That's why I don't know why would wo to niyama we so. Na we say rather eye we and a bema wu nipa waye ye. Dabi eye we na wo be use. na waye yie. Just like a car can sit there, petrol ni bibia wom, wo nipa no empa ye bi eni ate asefo asase so a wo bebo car ne be drive wakọ ba bia wokọ. You just need to learn how to drive, sit in the car and start it so you can move it to Takoradi, to Togo and to everywhere. Same as ship, same as plane, same as anything you can think of. When there is a problem, especially Africans. We've done all these episodes, astrology ni dia keka kan, we've taken it from African perspective. Enti sa wo ote astrology ni dia keka kan ho platform we so you know what we are talking about. The message in spiritual science is simple. Be your own scientist. Pay attention to how things happen around you and observe keenly to form your own divinity. This is the key of life. And this is the truth. Well, you don't need Jesus to explain this to you. Because at the end of the day, say Jesus nimpo obekwa no wa obo ni punu nimu na wo wabie ama. Jesus kura oye nyame said amoka no omu mmra so. Or the universe ne mmra ena ye adwuma. Enu nti na Jesus mfa wo by force. Na emomu no obebo wo punu no waje wo permission no wama wo nsa so ansana waba befa ote universe na se ote mmra no ase wey a straightforward case. But how do we see this as Africans? Eba no shrine so a abosom so a ye feel say bosom no be ye bibi sa na be nyankopon wo so asa sa na okokramofo asore dem so ye omso omokokoto ama om to so akosoro na nyankopon no Allah abeye bibi amomo. It's fine to join a group or join a society. Obi wo mba beboa wo ya adore mba beboa wo nti ye yie na okohia sofo papa na malam papa wo ho kire wa obetumi aba obosia but enye omo na omo beye wo life ama dabi because universe no odinimdie na ma ankrankra bia na yesua free each other na ye de ameki ye ho enu nti na ya na me wo problem with the church. Because a teacher will go to school and teach others to become professors and politicians and lawyers and judges. It is a teacher that will teach them. But in the church, the pastor is always the head. He will teach the members 1 million times. They are still members. I have never seen anyone talk about mechanics in spirituality. Nobody. So I will not dwell too much on that because of hijackers. But gradually, we will get into it. Because ye nkasa ayomu ni sheka. Endre ye kan ebsin. 5 we are over 5 years in. When who would DM? Ye episode na who would DM? You people should be truthful. When you give credit to somebody, you don't die. Once so credit will be given to you. Africans, we keep suffering because of this kind of greedy and selfishness behaviors and attitude that stinks. Eti enu na ema ye breno. It's because of these hijackers and chatters. Men come much into it, but we are going to delve deeper. Obia betum ye you see, so that we ye kasi ye komu na fe ya komu deeper. Nobody has ever spoken about this. Now, we are being careful because people are continually stealing my editorial for business. You know what I'm talking about. And again, let me send this warning to people. You are using my videos to create platforms on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. My episodes, none of the guests that comes to my platform owns my property. So if you want to use it and you don't contact me and ask my permission, I'm coming after you guys. I'm tired of you using everything about me. My face, my voice, it's okay, fine. But mu yusu na mo climb it up, we are na mo shiti guso. I will not allow that anymore. Say me mo be yusu me bio. Inti mo am start yusu me videos for my platforms no. Say who need me permission na who need me ma wo kwanya. Get ready for me. I'm coming from Facebook to everywhere. Annie, if you want more support on any topic, you know where to find me. Annie, This year I'm here. We tire for traveling. Till this year they are day for Ghana. I ye keeping a lock. Me waha. In any case, we will talk about spiritual mechanics. What is it? When they say spiritual mechanics, what is it about? In an ordinary sense, the study of spiritual science is understanding the technical aspect of the way things actually work in the universe. That is spiritual science. So, spiritual science is different from spiritual mechanics. And I make sure, and then me ma be it is not miracle. Miracles doesn't exist. Ane, maka. Magic don't exist. Not karma. And yet any of this. And yes, spiritual science or spiritual mechanics. But simple mechanics are like machine. Or the way your mechanic checks the fault of your car to solve that particular problem. That is what is called spiritual mechanics. Or spiritual mechanic. Maybe what check it from your body, your spiritual aspect, your consciousness, your chakras, your aura, every part of your life, every area with him, everything that is surrounding from inframa from aduane a wudi kosi se ube wunya the way be yo de how de ma wo emotional, de ma wo pain, de ma wo fear, and I am here to give all the keys to you because I want you to free yourself this 2026. If your car has a tire problem, would you pray or do rituals? Pacho. So wo car tire pai wo motorway ni so a. Motorway ni so na wo car be pai. Because oho na Nyankopon ye wicked. Or the blind Bartimaeus cut na so nko sresra the motorway ho na ejina ho. We na ya twra mamumu di akiri. So the blind man koto motorway ni so. Wala, iyala oyasem. Would you buy more petrol or oil in this case? So wo car tire pai a paucho ubebom paye ana sa ubeye rituals mpacho ana so sa ubeto petrol egum mo ana wo de oye obegum e wo asem we hu pacho. This is simple. In spirituality, when you understand how the machine of nature works, you can use it properly. So sometimes me share asonsum for na omo ho ye me mobo wo a wo ye nipa pacho obi ade bia osrade obo wo punu kura obebie no who ni so obakra. How do you feel? Who cry away? See, I don't know why you always go to bosom say wo kwa akosrade wo kwa asode da bia wo kosrade esikafo mpo mo ni omo mo sresrade mpo nyaade na wo feel say onyankopon ni obeye bibi from Genesis to Revelations. Yesu na nkasa any prophet ni nyina omo kokọ nkrofo fie hu so omo ko hia ni bi fie. Until you a beggar sitting in the church, does God have your time? Some more harvest no cry, and yes, if I mu invite some better fashion. Saying the universe no, utim de be a woo sooner or patch or de obey. Or will be the man. What will ye pakro be a debut or take one or soon patch or no sika crabaka jano? Or sra cran over money be a yesican the attitude coins in obey yamano. Is this what you want to do? You have to learn how nature works so you can use it properly for your freedom and your progress. When you don't understand, the machine of spirituality uses you. So when you swa, ebe you su. It's a double-edged. So today, I am going to show you that the universe is like a machine and you are the operator and the user. So one thing we ask, now one tier the American dear. Don't blame Jesus. Because I can't play. No, if you don't go to heaven, don't blame Jesus. And you walk, and I went to me and universe no. Apply now, ma universe no. Use you. But right now, most of us are not operating the machine. Saying at the end of you, the machine is operating for us. When I'm a person, because we are one of the biggest problem of Africans. We have become robots, worshipping the automation. Instead of being the engineers who design it. Someone who baby yejina. When you walk to somebody who is not in your body to tell you the food to eat. Wow. You walk to somebody in the name of spirituality to tell you who to marry and what job or business you should do. Wow. This is time with Maame Grace. I'm always Maame Grace, and I am here to wake you up. That's what I'm doing. Kasa bebrebe ni nyina. I'm here to wake you up. Not from the wrong side for you to have headaches, but I'm here to wake you up from the right side so you are able to mix your chemicals. You are able to operate your machines. You are able to operate what will make you. You are able to decode and operate and apply what will make you rich. The wealth you are looking for is not in anybody's hands. It's actually in you. The way you confront the whole universe tells what will come out of it for you. The way I operate it is okay for me. So if you want me to operate it for you, how sure are you that my operation will be okay for you? If you don't know yourself and you think I know you better, I will use my mechanics and skills for you. But so while operating with machines, it will bring you peace, joy, and everything that you want to accomplish in this life. So, Mama being guided all the time. One kasa guide you, wanna take that risk. This is what we are going to talk about today. In your chaotic moment, I bring you into a peaceful mood. And today I'm releasing the keys so you apply them for your own good. A time with Maame Grace. Yo busi ananso so ye kwesi ada bio me mankrankra bia achi e mankrankra bia akwaba. At the bad time with Maame Grace Jumedie Kese. So today we are discussing spiritual mechanics. It's quite a huge topic today. But you be na at once so you can apply everything. The opposite would detox ho. The opposite would denounce certain things ni na you be release our one episode so you are able to apply it and apply it well. So now let's look at sowers and reapers. Pacho. Let me start with something you have heard many times. The Bible says, whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. Many people think this is about dogma or just a word with miraculous power. Ain't you know? Ebia de abadan de abatight. Say who sower and a beba. It's not true. They think it means if you do good, good will happen to you. Makacho last week, it's not like that. And if you do bad, bad will happen to you. But that is not what this verse is talking about. When you read it literal, that is when you would think it is about, oh yeah, papa, beba, so yeah, daddy. It goes beyond that. When you decode it, it has a deeper meaning and a deeper understanding. It is talking about spiritual mechanics. If you don't believe me that scripture doesn't mean, so yeah, papa, Bonnie the Baba so yeah, but Konako bisa Job. That's not what the Bible is talking about. This verse is talking about spiritual mechanics. Let me explain. When a farmer plants corn, what grows? Corn. Who do you nkate? Who do you beans? Who do you abrobe? Who do you moko? Who do you tadri? There will be driebia. Enu ena ube chucha. Enya wo ye papa beba so ye boni beba so. Who do you nkase impo? Nkase na be fifi. When a farmer plants cassava, what grows? They say mefuo na maye na medua abe no. Na nka meko no. Na abe ni nyina efiso. Na nka koko na efifi wo so dabe. It doesn't work like that. Udia banchina. The farmer is not praying for the corn to grow. Dabi. To me kojina asase no so say appear on the paper, appear on the land. Now dabi. That is madness. The farmer is not hoping that God will make the cassava appear. You weed, ube drop a funo. Na wabu enuyano. Na wapam obeshi. Na wapam anyo. Na weduya. Na fe wadu dohu. Afe odo dohu 2 months obekono na woniama ni nyina efi na afe okogina fuomu ho a na ni gie bi ato homa so. Untumi kogina ho mompaye. Na enye yi nti ade nti na se heaven wo ho a wo fu se mpai na de obekọ heaven bisa wo ade nti na wugina sori dem na wo bo mpai ye se onyankopon na ema usika na o ma wadwuma enye yi And the oko adwuma mu ye den hyedem no mbo mpa no mesika ne bra because can dwetɛ ye ne dia. Even the Bible applies spiritual mechanics. Yesu na nkasa koro obakora no so okoshe obi yam. Ada no wan free so hwen ambesi form came. Or you see spiritual mechanics, there are process for everything. So maybe some where does prayer stand when it comes to this universe? The farmer knows that if he plants corn and gives it water and sunlight, corn will grow. And the farmer never got to extend all shed seasons. No. This is why your Bible tells you that there is season for everything. And no amudi akwakosha burunsamu njuma. Esuni esede. Shallow-minded people. Mama mubumfu meka no kra na akire mu. Meka nyame asem na akire mu. Yesu ba wiase no wa meye ka wodo okan de America no pepepe. Na mo nkrofo na adane asem na ni abutu. Ani o. Farmer ni nim asase ya atache yedua mu wom. Onim we nyina nti wato ne budu wasua universe no wasua seasons no. Ti onim when to plant obenya nsuo. There is a whole mechanical system called photosynthesis that is set in motion like a car engine for the crop to germinate and bring forth fruit. So what's the way I say Jesus obey? Obey. Jesus nankasa kro kwa aduaba no ho na aduaba na use spiritual mechanics no kesi duan. This is mechanics. It is automatic. That is programmed into spirit and nature. They obey. And I make sure say gravity bibia is in line, working according to the way it should work. And we are senior men nara from a mwa endua bibia di ne line mu ye adwuma said ye adwuma ne echo. E you nipa da se nipe. And no see on to me drink no nye de ye but ote ho afro bi so mbeye bibi ma no with everything is surrounding no. We and amo nipa are limited. The same Bible says, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest will never cease. The Bible tells you this. How do you decode this? This is a code for spiritual mechanics. This means the universe is programmed to work this way. It is not a miracle. It is not magic. So what are you doing there? At the shrine. Say, oh yeah, the okokunipa. Nesika aba wo dem. Okoju owa begu no wa fisika ma no. Oberi wo no ma. It doesn't work like that. Bible la catch us say, ensa anya adwuma me ndidi common food or say all maw. So one anya adwuma common food. Na ye so betina no wa ma heaven, wa ma car, wa ma dan, wa ku obi ama. You were joker. It is about knowledge. It is about knowing. It is about understanding. It is about work. It is about application. It is about assessing everything surrounding you to make things work for your good. It is not about prayer. It is not about fasting. It is not about rituals. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Now rituals no cross. When we movie ankoya, and what to me yene ho. Minti mo asi you. Medical catch us say mechanic senya and chere say bibi ani ho. Bibi wo ho. Na ni obi ho. Enu nti na wo pese wo twika akosua driving. Obi a wo knowledge bi. Aye jeje free en crofo ho. Obi anya nkopon nya obi agefo. It is mechanics. As long as the car is in good shape and there is fuel in it, it will move if you drive it. Enye prayer. Obe bompa ya babo. Car ne ye Rolls Royce kurapo. Ebesiwe movie. The Bible is talking about mechanics. Okachiro said, as long as the earth remains. Asori wokura wa nanti anko no kura asori ntumi be ma wo kosi dem o. Nti minim de anti awugina wa say with faith you can move mountains. You dey craze. Men kasa sa ma obi gina nchen a o nim we obeka say eh we you okay. Now let's look at spirituality is mechanics in motion. My entry way. We goes to the spiritual people. Ama asori fu oni bi. Inyama bi amokeka. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. With faith, you can move mountain. The word spirit comes from the word spiral. We've done a whole episode about this. It's on our platform. To spiral means to move in circles. To whirl. To be in continuous motion. When they say spirituality, this is the meaning. And I'm breaking it down. Everything in the universe moves in spirals. Water goes down the drain in a spiral. Galaxies move in spirals. Your DNA is a spiral. We've done a whole episode. I don't want to waste much time here. The energy around your body, what some people call the aura, moves in spirals. This spiral motion is what we call the flower of life. I've done it. It's on the platform. It is the basic pattern of all creation. So when we talk about spirituality, we are talking about understanding these spiral motions. If you don't understand this and spirituality na you say dura ye di tua. And yes spirituality. Ubetumi atutu honam ni na body part ni na egu ho. No wasan ahwehwe say wa apply this spiritual mechanics a wo bregu. Ubeye fasting wo stomach walls na betete ubetumi collapse ewu. Ubekwa akonum ni ama na bodama fam. May apply this mechanics. No show. No nipa no cancer asem ne kire no ma no senka ye ne yenye sika nko no ade na akọ nko beji sika. Ka waye nya ni sika awie dadam. Enuanom. Because everything is about life and life is about spirituality and spirituality is about the universe and your life na wudi timu no. So one tis idea we ase a obe shout spirituality all the time. They will set systems for you and setups for you all the time. You are spirituality. As long as you have life, you have spirituality inside of you. You need to apply the mechanics, understand the mechanics, and apply them. We are talking about understanding how to keep your energy in motion. So what am I saying? In alignment with the universe's mechanics. Baby, I would be a winner would timunusi a wino. Saying a we are running. But what have we done? At the end, I say before. We have stopped being the operators of this spiritual machine. Instead, we have become robots. When I am mobile, ye nim say to me, she my ye bompire me universe no. Abe ye bibia my. Say ye mpese ye beka say enyame nhira wo biom. Nti ye say universe ni nhira wo. How would the universe bless you? Hello. The universe is a machine that I need to learn how to operate and operate it for my good. So how does the universe bless me? Now, let's look at the universe is a machine. Said the American said universe is a machine. Let me tell you something that will change how you see everything. Our chopper. Sesan sakraye we amba wadwini mu a. Uye ye be yedin. O kan kro ebe yedin. No one sha wo be ma ye ka spirituality ebe yedin ama wo. Te awakening dia wo so kra because ebe ye say ye bibia ye dedendin. Ade ni si una so. Nti Maame ma wonti ase how this universe ni ye machine. Na me ma okisa wo be operate the way say wo operate ma ho. The universe is a machine of nature. I think they are developing this same theory as a branch of technology called biotech. Abrofo. Omo be call mo nim because omo use universe no. Ebi before. Omo be tena omo achi because omo ma universe ni use omo. They are developing something about ade ameka kire we call biotech. That is biological technology. Anka school dia wona wo kopa o. Eba ne se na se niam we ina aka akira ma. When you talk spirituality, I had ye maha o. Eniam ehunu na. Everything in the universe follows programs and patterns. The sun rises at a specific time every morning. The moon changes every month in a specific pattern. The stars move across the sky in a specific path. These are the elements. They are in line, serving you. The seasons change in a specific order. So we can plant. We can dry, we can sleep, we can go to work. All of this is mechanical. Yashishe ene ye nejuma. Ni peti we yase. Etumi ye bribiara. Ema ni ye ye mom. Ni peti sa asemi ya meken yase. Omo ntena ho ntwe nyame. So jinyame di pa onim se Nyankopon ahihye bibia ma no. Enti onim se oda anadwo okwa akoda. Onim se awia obenyane ene awia na kopa adwuma aye. on free Yankopon so meye hwe ma ne biom. A wagya this big machines e de amano. Na emom osua said dia obe apply. Said dia obe movie. Said dia obe operate. Na wanya bibia ope. Ewiase nneama wuhu. From aeroplane to ship to whatever. Dia wahi ena wuhu se firi soro na aba anye nipa na yeye. Na dia wahi so na de omode ye no, eye nyame na di firi soro baaye. All this nneama big technology nneama yehu, dia hi ne mpaebo na yeye. Anye nipa nyansa. Ene ninim de. Eno de wiase nneama e de ye obibini. E den na wo pese wo te. E den ne mpaye poten aye awo wahu. Ka kire me. E de be poten ne mpaye aye. Apart from say, control with emotions. Empire na yete sa peteshi. Obe no ma bu because of problems. When you bet na problem ne that so esi ho. Apart from this, what else? It is programmed. It's universal. It is automated. Just use it. Nobody is sitting in heaven controlling the sun with a remote control. Nope. Nobody is manually moving the moon across the sky, Darby. Those who want to move the sky, they have created their own sky. Those who want to move the sun, they've created their own sun. Those who want to move the rains artificially, they have created their own sun. Wo pese onyankopon e movie bibi ma. E den na we create wo be movie at your own time. When you use this mechanics. And the people who have even created their own rains, their own sun, they still use the mechanics of this universe. Where does prayer stand in this? Ibisao. These things work automatically because they follow the mechanics that were programmed into them. The same way your body works. Only pass until we said that. Your heart beats by natural automation. Enye mpaye na ma wakoma ebiti. Enye mpaye na when you 55 years ekono. Ebema wo heart beat na e drop na kosoro. Automatically. When you 55 na wo kwa na wakoma ni beat na eba from. O blood pressure enye stable. Wo kidneys, wo liver, wo lungs, wo be bia start a decline. Wo bone density be decline. Wo be wrinkle. It's automatic. Abusia, prayer will not do nothing. If you want to work hard on it, that's when you do a lot of supplement and all the rest. Your heart doesn't beat because of prayer. Your lungs breathe by natural automation. Minuanum. Your blood flows by natural automation. You don't have to pray for your heart to beat. It's a mental way if you think like that. You don't have to fast for your lungs to breathe. Once there is a mechanical breach or fault, your heart will stop. Prayer can never do nothing. No God can do nothing. Se fault be back one and I make an at 55. Oh. Monopause, hot flashes, dear keke kan. Lie. Besi. E den pa na wo see. Wo betumi abom paye na wo de aye wo wiase. Aya wo hu. One thing I want you people to do is to be honest. Se wo ntumi nkobo so. Na nkobom paye wo nya adwuma bia wo beda wo dem na sika begu wo de ene wo ene sese wo ye adwuma na wo pe wo sika. Se wo mmom paye na aduane mba na sika na begu dem na you still have to go to work and then the na hwe wiase na wotimu ni ye. We die because our biotechnological bodies are automated by nature to contain our spirits. But the moment the plugs in the body become faulty, the body stops working and gradually dies. It is not prayer. It is automation. I was having a conversation with some beautiful doctors, conscious doctors. And I make a sure say, sometimes they don't understand the work na omo ye no. Because me mam ekrom ha na yete no, say ye wo abofra na sebe na so tuetua baabi e wo na ni tuetua baabi e wo na ne nsa tuetua baabi e wo na ne nan ni toes ni bibia ye okay a ye check organs no de abawiase no. And she said the organs so sizes no and then bibia ye okay, we don't check. Enti sa abofra na ya wo no se ni bibi am for me ye a ne heart am for me ye but e breathing no ye okay a ye nim. Because mothers nanka so mo ye pregnant, they don't know what to eat and what to do to make sure say akumana for me. We don't even understand that a mother's behaviors can determine a child's life expansion. We lack this knowledge. So when we are pregnant, we don't know what we are building to put in much effort. And one say ye didiko. And one say ye niyama basa. Enti ye wu nkola bebre, ye num bebrebe. Yare ayenyi ye beto ye wakwan so no. Sometimes ye the way ye build yakoma no, the way ye form your lungs, the way ye saying, the way ye saying, wo maame onye mo wanom nsa gu so a wunyi ye owo ba ya wuso nyina onom nsa anufuo na wonum ni nyina ye nsa. Nsa no kura bata ni bitum num hwe bi ma baby sine ma omonom. Obane nkwa na wutwitwa so no. Your understanding about this thing is very small when it comes to African parents. Enti onipa ni nya 35 no nya 40 no was starting nya problems no wa call hospital or call doctor machines ni so e wo ho no and detect errors e detect ade asay enti no obetumi akwakoye prostate every year obekwakoye omu hu se bi wo ho da kro obekwakoye na asay awie no no omu hu se wanya prostate ba no machines no will not detect enti niama eye na ye call hospital a omu hu ni se ye yare no ebi wo ho no ma ye de sa deformity ne baaye inti yenye duru baabi no na akoma na ye de bae na hoɔden no ekɔfom doctor beka tro se wo yare na o ma start e ma waduru they know that eduro no mo de manipa no enye no ne sa yare ebi o mo try bibia ensa yare so keke ye understanding about this ye den ye understanding about this no form because we don't understand spiritual mechanics, we don't know how the universe work, we don't know how the organs in us work. Inti se enema we na ekunyen bebrebe me catch up in hospital ni binom and some omo catch be eku omo chen ade a na eyom enya emergency pa meko for stability a o na me ejeme manunu ne mawo pain e ba ya unnecessarily. I'm not saying don't go catch up. There are a lot of things they call sickness errors ayede ba wi ase o na obi ene de ne ba e ba me ho say almost say den ti me hwa abofra no na me ka kire maame ne say onko doctor no ho na omo nye test bi ma no na omo ye test no ti omo ye test no na omo say omo be ye surgery ama akwala no ti me ne call doctor no. The doctor is a conscious doctor who wanted to have a conversation. Ti me call na me kire no say hwe say abofra na example say abofra ya wo no na sebi oba ye with a little scar, a little sore in the heart. Na onyina no ekuro na ewu na scar kakra ewo na koma ho na wanyiya beduru baabi a afi na koma no breathe say expand ana akoto scar no ehɔ no ntumi expand yie se sa abofra we utumi ka so wa akoma asem na okoye ni surgery ben na okoye ade a ode ba awiase when Africa ye shortcomings no na medi kan kire mu no the spirit cannot use the body again and moves out. The body dies pe. Se bibi touch mana honam ni wu a na sunsum no afiri mu. This is what you people call death. Enti se obi mu sua de akọ omo anim a na omo hu se body ne de aye no enye biomu a they can extract the energy from the body and leave it. Dana ye surrogacy episode no. Obi tro comment bi na mi hu ye no. Na mi hu se wiase no eniama ye nim dos mi nim niama bebre but ebi wa me ti bi so free mo ho e wo platform no. So that's why I appreciate you guys so much. Or say obi wo akomayare nti ohia akoma na de aye transplant ama ne ho enti wakọ renti obi e na omo yi ni sperm a hye nipa ne mu e na nipa na wo ba boy e na o hye na o twen na abofra na nyini na ode na hospital no wakoyi ne koma ne de I replace you no papa ne de na watena nkwam. This is the level. Yeah, ayo nwanwa. This is the level. Eniama wo ho, eniama ekoso. Maintenance na ndwin say wiase ne hwi ni ho. Wankobo mpa yo. So you must be mechanical about your body to be in good spirit with nature. To me nhwe say yesunsum na honam ne nka ho. How do you talk about this like that? They be a mekase man start adwuma we intem and I want to die empty. Enti me dru baby na me share ye no. Na I have to reverse the body. Ese se me reverse body no. na come back to the youthfulness. Na mi nya na mi di adwuma na mi wie madwuma na mi tumi ascend. So nobody throws me back to come and finish it. So I started working on my body. I started working on my body, left, right, center. I don't care if I die today, but I don't want to die sick. And I can apply these mechanics, and that's what I'm applying. Eti me say sa akọ Germany, o say Maame Grace, ade bia wo ye bi ejai. Na ye. And I'm saying, I'm going to look like a 16-year-old babe, man. Babe, for myself and for my shows. Naturally, I am applying the mechanics. Annie, you can do that. You can do same. So you must be mechanical about your body. To be in good spirit with nature. And sunsum no etna honam no. Sunsum no ne dan e na ye honam no. Enti sunsum ne nadia oye na sasi so se honam no entumi nya sunsum ne be firi honam ni mu. Tie ni ye. Wo honam nya different from sunsum. They work together. Ma enanti together so that you will be an expert in understanding what fault has happened and how to fix it. It is a what you want to body no body kasa ho. I tell people who complain to me about blood pressure. Ade me catch me say stop checking it with that machine and listen to your body. Who check it dey and there up or chine down, a chine up. It's never stable. You can't trust it. But when your blood pressure goes up and you understand the mechanics and you know your body, you will understand. I mean, so wo blood pressure kosoro ube say weni baako say aye bled weni tumi ye bled na weni baako no home wo kuma betumi ahome na wo kon aye stiff wo blood pressure akọ high so wo check machine no na wo feel okay within na machine say akọ high na wo body nkan kire wa hwe ni ye wan hwe obenum ni amaku ho understand the mechanics of your body enu nti wo di aduane wo ko be spiritual person say aduane be na wundi aden wudi aduane na enye ma wa wunim ubenya heart burns aduane ni bi wa wudi ana feel understand the mechanics of your body. That body is for you. Your spirit dwells in it. You should understand that body better than me and that spiritual person you trust. These things work because of the mechanics programmed into your body. Because yashisha akoma no yashisha bibia ubibia is in order. So one in your problem we na obe feel. So we sugar level go up. Ube say minimum aye dry, one aye dry. We sugar level go high. Now it's we need to person chin will weirdly be. So wakome enya problems, so your shoulder will start paining you. Wo kidneys starting your problems, about say wo pupu rough, wo pupu and white. Understand the mechanics and use natural remedies. When we say wo kidney are starting your problem, reduce the water intake. Let the kidneys rest and revive itself. Understand the mechanics. And yes, I will be. So one shall wo body so because we soon sumnete wo body ni muntu omoti omo ho ase. A doctor and a spiritual person who makes a concussion de ama wano. We want to honamase, me na me to honamase. These things work because omote soon sumno like they work together. Omoti omo ho ase. Me pa chaw. Ade America no. Me can't say men go hospital. I believe in hospital. I do believe in hospital. I mean, kaida me call. So me na bua me do ho fast no mapa matia so. But as we speak, I am my own doctor. The same mechanics that makes the sun rise and your heartbeat also control everything else in your life. Your success, your health, your relationships, your money. All of these things work according to mechanics, not miracles. They work according to mechanics. No miracle, not prayer, no magic, not nothing. I wish this can be a subject in schools. Imagine abofra oni, not this mechanics I say. Uncle the bula bebe. Ube unso jina hono shishe planes. Only time for prayer. Akaba. We are now social lorry fair. You decrease. Chemical mixing is everything. That's what I call it. Mixing it with the rightful proportion. It's all about knowledge. That's what I give you on this platform. Aden, ene ye will say bibi obi nebe ya amount. Bopini obi na kofa knowledge, because that's what we do. We go to school to acquire knowledge. We go to edwuma kosuya de pam. We go to here. Adenti na sorry ni spiritual people no kwa de. Obi anko bibie kosuya de wo mo ho. De bia cheso okobole omo so. Omo no mo ye bibia ma. It doesn't sound right in my ears. It doesn't make sense. African spirituality, obia why enter into spirituality be solve problems, unblocking problem that. I don't believe in that. There is nothing like luck, but pure mechanics of nature. Knowing how to mix it. And no say usuya. Bopini obi na kosuya and yes menko. It is only in Ghana when you want to help somebody. Only time. Omo the spirituality na to ya doing say magic. Into oba ya opportunity kwa. Me no unsign. Onye oba ha me blood pressure. Ni intabi kama. Oba ha me wrinkles. When you Bible as a code. Omo say Yesu hu ni freni no. Otintasuo gu fom. No de ya anwea. Eno di kan nani. Ena nani bie. You people call it direction. It is mechanics. You go close to people to learn this. Mefa hu nkoto obi aso. So onu no oya spiritual one. Universe no eti growth ase. Enu nti na ye wo ba wi ase no. Automatically we start say wunyi no wanyi abeduru ba bia. Bibia ni wi ase a eye statica en grow. Nti ade na obekọ asore de bia 20 years wo da so aye member. Un grow ye uni fa hudie untumi ni nyame nkasa one on one. E de ben spirituality na wo practice ya de bia te so wo frɛ obi. Wo frame ya na wo frame ya de na wo practice no where there is beyond me o ma obetumi ya kyerem bibi na me de abara me so kofa we na fa ball so mechanics no ene ye teach. How is your body automated to attract success? Ibisao. Unim. Are you taking in the right frequency? Ibisao. Last week in some catch row. And your frequency or be approach universe no and no the reward ne beba. Pacho, what is your frequency level? Who are the aje adibesua? Uchire nipa say you say hey, ochena nkon hwe kwa say udin. No ma me say na me anye we. Kasa koto we. I don't come meja atom. Dini nyina ache na aye meka. Upe bibia foko, unso ko bompa ya wunya hye na no de obetua. Wona wo blow. Now, let me talk about something specific to melanated people. Today I have something for black people. Those of us with black skin, with melanin. Melanin is not just for color. Melanin is a spiritual technology. This is huge. It is a connection to the sun. Why? The sun is the source of all energy on earth. If I say this and you are a black man, know where you belong. Everything we eat comes from the sun. Plants use sunlight to grow. Animals eat the plant. We eat the plant and animals. So everything is sun energy converted into matter for a black man. Hi! Such a human being. Melanin in your body absorbs sun energy differently from that of other people. That's us. It stores the energy and transforms it. Obibini. There is none like you. It connects you directly to the sun's frequency. That is who you are. It is not about preaching against wigs. It is not about preaching against good clothes. That is bitterness. This is what you lack as a black man. You don't know yourself. You don't know your body mechanics. And that's what I'm teaching today. This is where you come from. This is who you are. This is what your skin color represents. And your ancestor was aware of this. Oh yes, a black man. This is who you are. And Wayne and Kema was standing tall among the rest. This is why in ancient times, melanated people understood spiritual mechanics better than anyone else. No money momo. No money say fruit where ever this season, no. As I said, me real brona abanibi because of missing. Omunim say tomatoes be say be the mango ba say midi because no mo tie wia no mo tie ase no ase. E no mo tie omo body nase. No omunim adeko omo body no e represent. Enti no omo adidie, omo nante, ene omo naye. No omo man no align with omo body no. Enti 90 years, 100 years, onam hɔ de din. Our ancestors in Egypt, in Sudan, in Mali, in Ghana, knew how to work with the sun's energy. Maame can't secret bi nkyira mo. Sometimes one and I'm a kind say 60 is magic. Right now I don't need anybody's pressure. I don't even want to talk about it. Because sometimes one and niyama mo can say yes spirituality no ayana time. Why do you tell people say putting your feet on the ground is spirituality? It is about putting your nerves no nyina in line. Wona nanom na de no mushe twataye. Na twataye mpaboa no eye taye no mo de aye. Rastafo no ne taye hye. Enti no mo nan ni demu a nan ni demu flat. Na ahase no etumi aka fom. Enti no mo de the root of their nerves. Because o nerves ni na the root no ho no mo na ewo. Na mo de ho no to fom na aye flat so that benya blood circulation throughout their body. No mo de omo hye twataye na omo nan no sei no ekwan na edidam no edida ho ye mpaboa na ye hye na ebi to wo soro e na wo sha na amoa wo nan utos ni nyina abom enu nti e na ye se odo na beto fom enye wo nan na eda fom completely no but said ya wo nan no be ebe align ebe da ho said ya wo nan na se eda ho na wo de nanti high heel e kire se wo ye premier ni eno na ye problem enye wo nan na eda fom no obroni nim wei enti why vibram I wear it everywhere I go because onaino and na age ni nti wo share no na chese wo circulation ni bibia is in line obroni nim wei and na why vibram enye wo de wo nan to form enti sabrochire na mete ese be de me na to form na menya pneumonia mo a mo se wo do na to form e spirituality na da na mo kwa abrochire a mo nye ne sa sometimes we confuse ourselves. A prophet in South Africa is having a long dreadlocks on the head, wearing earrings, standing before God and prophesying. God is not angry. A child who have dreadlocks in Ghana goes to church and is a demon. A child who is wearing earring because he's a boy will go to church or your bronsam. Which kind of God is this? When the mental problems na yewo as black people no. And to maybe some so nyankopon ben ena obroni ni tiri tenten o sha asomade wa sorry the why tattoo won ho so onyankopon ni bumfu ye onyankopon na wa Africa he ya South Africa he ya all the prophets I have one I love so much there a prophet because otunjum kin fi hela ke majela o sawana fela you keep me hela ke majela o musawo no o umuhawo wa ne jomya me de inti mi follow no ne locks tin he's a prophet a great one at that matter onyame bumfu no Ghana ene Nigeria tonto de kase ode ne ho ama Christ omo de tattoo ni na fe omo de tata no or say God doesn't care a Christopher so wo God cares. You see what we are doing to ourselves? Unnecessary pressure, unnecessary tension with uncome to be. In the name of God, we are so confused as people. Samson, no nya Nazarene, na nya locks no woni tiri so. Ten. Adentina mu chitiri mi ten. E wa soro ho. Yesu, na na wege nya ten na. Na ni tiri nya ten na. They knew how to align their bodies with the universe mechanics. If somebody is aware of this, you can sit there and pray. Or apply all these things no benya 90 years. And then why are we so judgy? Maybe some a Christopher. E dey ma judge me kra ma brunsam kra say madam besen na okra me ni nwota na okra for the what to jani mu dada. Our ancestors understand these things. They built pyramids aligned with the stars to get specific frequencies. There is no book in this world I want to pyramids. Our ancestors were so in line with the universe. Opa pyramids no point and a joint are ewo. Angles are ewo. We are not tosso so angles are ewo. A corner will be who sa one nanom. No munim de, no munimomo. And they yet here, where ye bonny, where ya koye saying, where ya faha, where ya ye saying, bibia ye bonny where Christopher Niso. But we bet to me a sa bonny na wo come now will come more samudia and no dear papa. They created calendars based on the sun and the moon's movement. this was your calendar till obroni di 0 be share animu ma obroni afa hwe ambeda da obibini o wan fa hwe ambeda da obibini no think it twice 0 no say ye hwe enye no na share calendar 0 1 2 3 enye no na amese mo calendar nyina amamu amujina ho amu read astrology yakoka musumubu afu me right now ni amani bi wo wa menkeka na meken wo de wo na to form and spirituality really you don't even understand. Grounding is different from neither form. Should we do the episode about this? Our ancestors understood this movement. They understood that the universe is a machine and they learned how to operate it. Into obenya ne anapa. No wanante. Oko efuom. Na blood pressure wo hi. Na amfie dodo say ne yedi ayewu. Satam na mpo na hospital ni ho. No muti say niama we ase. The colonizers came and told us to forget all about this. As at the juju they used, I don't know. They told us it was witchcraft. Hey! Na ye chia be yisamunti. Eno de eno ano no. Ene mo nne. Ameni mo mienu na ye te ha ye bre. They added nothing to you and amakan just 0. And tro no mu twa kire o. Omo fa hwe yamba. They told us to stop studying the mechanics of the sun and start worshiping their God instead. Ongu di omudi ayemu. Say ye ina na ye bre. Ye te ho. Ade a na wo na esua na oyusu. Ya beka atro say jai na som no. Ya dani with robot. A battery without head. You just supply energy without thinking about it. You donate. You donate without a reward. I am so sad for us. And we forgot our connection and lost the ancient wisdom of solar mechanics. Now wo bibini se ma kire said ya wo body nete. Enti se wo lose solar mechanics, where do you stand? Yare enko a. Enu ni na diale a wo 16 years when you go it assessing. 12 years wo kidney problem aka mini. And mofra mo wo mu sesi ese mu ahu. Eti saying. Now we are like people trying to drive a car without knowing how the engine works. Yet your body nimu a ye di be movie. Enu na ye vehicle e contain so no. But ye nim how to drive the car. And ye stuck ni yesi ba faako. Ye robot so bi ambe operate ye nya yaka. Me bia ye duni. We are pressing random buttons and hoping something good will happen. Matra makwe. Ye kitansafo na ye gina pono na ti ne ye try. Ye ni ani daso. And before this is where we stand. Right now. How miserable are black people? This is what we should look at. You are looking at a wig. A makeup. Our ancestors would have done beautiful wigs. Me na make a chiro. No mu site ku ana hu a. Jai. Kasa ni bi wo ho amoka ya ho ya na yem. Aka. Me wig ba ko te se wo ka na utim no. I'm telling you. Enye nu dwa. You can say anything you want. I don't really care anymore. Now let's look at mechanics of money. Let me give you a practical example. Many of our people in Africa are poor. They say people are poor because they don't understand the mechanics of money. They think money comes from God, and that if you pray enough, God will bless you with money. Ayaref wakasa. Mfanche me but no kure wumpa na maka no. Se nyankopon wo sika de be ma ankosofo no de be manifest. Nyankopon wo sika ankonje wo 10% no onje wo offering. They think that if they pay tithe, money will multiply. Someone will ask you for money and you will give them only for them to start saying God will bless you and multiply you and make you wealthy and supply magic. If that is the case, go to God and go and take it. Why didn't he multiply you? Why are you taking from me? Oh, Baba, Mami, share. First, no one. Oh, niya. Na unyi wo business mu a. Na fe adwene ye adwuma. First, no crowd compare adwuma chesa wo convince me pana. Wo convince me too much am ne wonya adwuma o. Unji wo hundi. Ane. If you know ade na, you don't try to prove yourself. Say Maame Grace beka say ena me nim spiritual way ena betumi aye I won't me kan kire my it say snake no in kan kire me venom na hwehwa no edu be ho na pow the cow senya they think tight na be multiply them Obi baby say God will bless one. Me Jimmy Sika. Maame ka asem kire o. I am visiting 500 churches in 1 month. Me started 1st February no. Me nye kra ma ye 150. Na de ba ko bi na meka ho asem. But bibi a me notice wo mu na me ye. Me started ye free Kotoku Nsawem maya de akwa akodu kuro bi aka kakra no wadu wini ba junction no. Me ko wura kwa na mahwe nia me ekọ 5 minutes ni ma movie and there is something that I have observed. The reason I'm doing that, I'm not talking about it yet. But I will talk about it. But where the bibi kakra bi na meka. Me hu say mo frank to one na 93 from Kotoku. Baby a church no wo obenante akọ omo pa beye 4 different churches ho. No omo akọ a particular church. Church ni bi wo ho a e wa apata ase. Ne nchen ho story building church so wo ho. But obi atwam kọ ne de. Meka ho ase bad ade bi na meka. Na from Nsawam church a me visit ye di Kotoku ho ne ade no. Me hu se omo pon ankola nketenkete na omo utwi omo wo fom na omo na ase aye popra. Enam se me a me ye nipa mpo. Me nya feeling bi e ma nkola ni mpo a omo nam fom se nka metoka na afa nkola no e de akọ na e de omo abesi fie. Enti se nyankopon wo ho pa. Ontumi nsesa sankrofo ya brabo omo. At least for a comfortable life. Bibisam. The enti me yes our visitation ye beka ho asem. But where the ayade like a tom akoma so I'm like, why are these small children? Na ebinum okọ no na omo maame no ma Sunday biscuit bi asoa omo. Omo koton wo church ho. Even me, I will not do this. Is this God is bad? Is it that bad? What exactly are we doing? Me visit church for a reason. Na me no mo beka ho asem. Me kwa one church bi wo village bi. E wo bodwiase. Na me kwa ho. Na me kwa ye no, na obi awo. E na omo atwa obi e body banching. Anybody, I'm seeing multiple faces of church. And I feel churches in villages are better than the churches in Accra. We will talk about it. Adenti na Roman Catholic ye church kesi e won kran ha. Very rich people are in it. Adena na Roman Catholic church na e wo Nsawem mu no. Eye that bad. E looking that poor. I am bringing an episode. I am visiting all churches in disguise. Yes, I'm doing 500 churches before that show starts. Me sorry keke na my adio, me investigate spiritually, physically, me make sure say I'm not hallucinating. Enti me bisa me ho. So what is the agenda of this church God? Is he really a merciful God? If you don't apply the mechanics and you wait for this man, to me he's wicked. Money comes to people who command its mechanics. It doesn't go to those who pray and shout and cry. Like people who create value, but not to people who beg for it. Nobody obi sire usika mfa usika papa man da. Me boa. But mo obi mfa business proposal ambeto wo sesi a. No for $100,000 into so. Obe man $200,000. Looking at the proposal and onone capital or deba. Also pesa wo ye business. And then business na wo pesa wo ye. Also wo hia 20,000. The biggest money I will handle e wo wi ase ye den. Also 2,000. I'm not stupid. Ejuma be na wo pesa wo ye. Wo ni medjuma wo pesa wo ye. Wo ni life. Wo bom paye. Ni nyame be ye bibi. Onye hwe ma. Yankopon na nkasa mpompa hia fo fi akọ. Ni pe stress rade. Sika enko mo nti asori ko na wotinu nya hwe da. These are the mechanics. Listen to me. This is very simple. So if you want money, what do you need to do? You need to create space for it by removing your fear and lack mentality. Hey, misro. Now for you just spiritual person. You need to invest it so it can multiply. Not hide it under your mattress because you need to create value for other people. Solve their problems and meet their needs. Na kese sika de mba. Aye me ya say wo nua na wo so ma ni sika de bia na ahye. Enti obisa wo sika wo ma ni biom. Ono na wo de ma ni nti na wo nya sika ne de bia no. Wo ma wo nua ni sika na ahye nti obisa wo ma ni biom na de wo de kwa asoro ho no mfaso be na ba so. Bisa wo eno omutua ne back ma wa na nya hyekoro na. Ada na mfa ma wo nua ni ndi na enhye. Though humans are impossible, abusuafo ni bi ye mmoronsamfo. Dia obeya ma mu biara. Enso omani, but enu nti na wo fie ho. Sika no is for them. Na de nyame asese nya wo na wo begi na wo na wo de mom abedi ho ntu bedi bi okay, the money is not for you. Thank God say wo ho na ye de besie fama wo nua na wo de kwa asoro we hyekoro na to the fama no no nhye no sika ne beba more. Try this, don't be bitter about money. And tena sika so pempenepe wo masika nko obi ni bia wo ma no nipa de are impossible. Human beings are just impossible. They are ungrateful. But give and let it come. Money come for spend. Rich people have problems above the average needs of life. They don't need food or shelter. So when you sell just food to them, you won't make money. Osikani, we ain't any problem. Rich people don't give big to people who beg them. I'm telling you this. They give millions to other rich people to get a network. Friendship and security. Yes, who ya na nimpanifo didi. Why on ho mo o ko guy no afa force ko obema force huska. You don't know you attract what is in you. O ti asori hold usu pacho. Eya so obenya sika. Wo boa da nyankopon kron fa ma. People who scam wealthy people do not beg them for their money. Akronfo no homu ye we no. Omu nko beg it o mami we why o dabi. They understand that rich people want to secure their wealth and have more wealthy people as their friends so that when they need millions of dollars, their other rich friends can always give them. Monkeys, they play by their sizes. My father told me this and I will never forget. When I started going to church, my father told me that these people create poverty. They are poor people. When you associate yourself with them, you become poor. My father told me this before he died. The people you surround yourself with, they influence your life. I'm telling you. You cannot be my friend. Say I am arrogant. I don't care. I have things to do. I will not make friends with somebody who will tell me to move from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. I cannot function at that moment. I can't do anything. You can't tell me to go to the gym at 6. I cannot do nothing. I can write a whole book from 4 o'clock to 6. That is when that brain is working. For me, after 7, 8 to 10, I can lift all the metals you can think of. That is gym time for me. So don't force me to go and have a conversation with somebody on phone at 12 midnight. That's when I do my downloads. 12 midnight. Me wa Unity Hall. I work at NUSC. Me channel na na aboajo na menya information dey abeye me episodes. Enti me megina phone so 12 o'clock me no have a conversation. Okay, shimini, no time. The people you surround yourself with and the things you do with your life, they matter. They be or sradie. They be who your bear manner by this time of our lives. Who date your bar obisa with data. Obisa wig. Ogbo. Obey life. I don't think I'll be making friends with people who have nothing to offer your life. Make friends with people who are above you so you can stretch and reach at the top. So if you can position yourself for a rich man to think he might need you when he doesn't have money or need more money, he doesn't mind donating $1 million to you just to establish a friendship with you. Dia wo ho kire. Dia wo ho kire no. Eno na ubenya. Adenti na wo adamfo a de bi ofre wa na ose mo nko no mo nsa. Ofre wa ose mo nko maape. Cut them off. They have nothing to offer your life. You don't need them. They are cockroaches and leeches. Cut them off. May hold your necessary conversation, Bremia. I'm not there for you. Let's discuss business. There are some videos when you send me, I won't respond. Me time, you're limited. Sure. That is the natural mechanics of how to get money from wealthy people. The biya or frewa no obejiska. I don't know who associate you with such a person. Give the money when you feel like giving. There are people I personally ask them, and then I'll pass away. Because me no, me here 200,000. Eddie aya DSCA. Now me what 20,000. I don't need it. I'll give it out. Me pay 200,000 me here. And 20,000 the kita me am the bama go here 20,000 so that the 200,000 will come. But interested me through sika so we maybe sa wade akoye. Me to maybe sa adwuma be na apesa we. Oni madwuma apesa oye. Obekwa okoya no wako fa plan no waba. Me metumi ama usika sesi metumi asa age afiri hunsam. Se me ma usika na wankan ya sika no bedi. Me dis sika na ma wa woje ya na de ahye oboto magima de. It's something I have learned from narrow-minded people. Obi oji usika obetua no, oji sika no obekan because onim se obesan ya betua. Obi a obisa usika, no obisa usika ohu bi da. No ni madwuma ode koye so obehye no. We na obeye na obenye sika. Ebetumi ahwe wa me mehu se me 20,000 na ye wo dia. De be ma. Na say na me hwehwe sika bi dia ya ade. Me hwehwa na makonya sika bi anya no na mepe. E na me frɛ pels ne baako. Onipa ndi sika ne ma me na eda ho no. Me hwɛ ya na me say me pese me di che obi. E na pels ne baako adwen ba me tirim. O platform no so. E na me frɛ pels ne baako na me bisa ne say mpanocho wo asomasi onimedwuma oye osi onim. Na me so wo ne number fa ma me. Na ode ne number ne ma me. E na me tworo boli sika ne so na eda da mu ho. Me pesa sika I don't need it. I need better money. I'm not saying that one is not better. Tie. Obi wo ho a o ma no 20,000 the life will start for the fullest. O ma me 20,000 e sika ma me. But I don't need it right now. I need more than that. Adentina me hear more than that. My people want TV station. My people want to, the other day, Mary Boachi or proposing show be for the pearls. I have to get it for them. They are pearls. I am their drama doll. Anything they want, they get. So I need plenty money, not 20,000. Say, see, as I speak with you, Bacla Rouge. I'm releasing a new fragrance. Almost $42,000. So auto way be chemia. Ada me 20,000 yet me the yeden. Remember 20,000 na kona what to me. New release oh. Hey. I love their thing. I have all their releases. When they release no I buy, but this one is beyond me right now because Miniska that is how money works. Now better now no usuna me show udin. I'm 1,000. Now the call. You don't deserve it. Next kana wo usuna ni so tata wani so ni kana me ma be den. That is the natural mechanics of how to get money from wealthy people. If you do understand these things, money will come to you, not because God is blessing you. Time. God himself is poor. I'm telling you, he's poor. Poor better than who's a blessed at the poor in heart. He is poor, so he's a spirit. I was here. What's your time with Maame Grace? I am the prettiest preacher, the Kasongo, the choco drama queen. Me amini obe drama femi. Ye drama rough. Anyo, we are talking about spiritual mechanics. Bibi and Shada and Bibi asisa. It's all about understanding how to operate. It works. And then yamini eshra. Wo ton fish. Who him say every week you make 200 cedis. Work of free kente. And every week you profit 200 cedis. Who bet you now do capital nature? What has God got to do with this? You don't know how to apply this mechanics. What started a juma? Or must start a talk? Won't be a shop ni mukura wakotoka. You will never make money because car is bringing another expenditure. Living in a big house is the most annoying thing in life. But we have to live in it. And that's how we can say you're more brave. A big time celebrity can get a house or a car gift from a rich man just because the rich man wants to have that friendship secured so that in the future, if he needs to see the president of Ghana, the celebrity can use their name to make that happen. Krofo no mutiti radio so ni TV so no. Bebre omu ni kapre. Enu nti na asem bia ba no mo person mo chiro controversial statements so that they will gain attention because celebrity no dead career and past glory na no ho na omudidi. Kambeka bibi ba mejai. Ai, they don't have nothing. Benge editing na yentia. Na ho mo ebinum physically be dwane. And that is the mechanics of value in money. Obi any word ni sika be mo obi oye nobody. How do you become somebody? Eno na ma kire wo no. Not because God is rewarding you, there be the way you positioned yourself. Eye baby a wo position wo ho. E na be mo obi afra wo se bra na beje. Na nsenya TikTok bi. Papa Ibrahim am friend so nko chusu ka bi ope. Sanka me na papa ne friend me nko benu no ho. I swear. Ago benu no ho. Abusia, it is not about praying. It is not about fasting. It is not about rewarding. It's about understanding the mechanics. Ya won krofo bi wo ho mo wa abrocho mo peso mo to ade ebre mi mpo mu ni ma de omo nto. And then am I open to you o. Bakla Rouge. Omo release yeah erade. Me hu kwan e wo me email ma na me se agita. And then me we chire first na nko mo release ya na ya payment. No mo de aba boko. Jesus did not invent money and has no control over money. Don't get angry. He did not. He is a poor man. No, so stack sense and home so no Jesus no need dying quarantine no onye poor. Which is why he said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. As found in Matthew chapter 22 verse 21. Jesus did not invent money. He doesn't have power over money. He doesn't have control over money, and he's aware of it, and he's cautioning you to give it to the ones it belongs to. And also in Mark chapter 12 verse 17 and Luke chapter 20 verse 25, as a response to a question about paying taxes to the Roman emperor. Yes, you know you're poor. Emra omo kwada ne tax ka no. Wankoye magic and gold and free. He was a poor man. He doesn't have money to give you. Obua sikane jite nyane dia. Sikane jite eye media. Sikane jite ya kwa menkroma dia. Maka. Many anom. It means the gods and the messiahs have no control over money. They don't. Money is an invention by man or yonipa. And man programmed it to follow value. Asama mi ke intro bi enim. Someone am kamuso nyame nipa ne twetika ba nyame na eche. Uni wade anya wo dia wo na obeche. Wo betumi achanka utwae. Go and see somewhere. What value are you investing in? Mibisa. Me ne minister bi be kwa akokasa. Bibi koso. Na de ne serious. And I think we have to open up and let people talk. This gayism thing and this lesbianism thing is rampant, and it is putting people in a condition that is serious. Anya hwi mpo na mo mpesa mo beka ho asema. Munsi just one center so that obi a ne wofa bi, ne brother bi, na damfo bi de ni fair mu a wakema ontumi mfim no can go there and look for help. This is just by the way. I wish I can talk about it. I'm trying my best in helping, but enye easy mami so because Ghana tax na emba me ho. Ena me so ma homa so yi. Me mbo ayedin. What are you investing in? What value? And now we invest in. Now let's look at the mechanics of your body. We say, I want you people to watch this episode because bibia wo hia bia na me de ama won. Wo pese wo nyesika eno na me de ama won. Walk to somebody with your proposal and plan, 2 years plan, and have a little capital on it, and go and talk to a wealthy man and see if on bowa. Many are sick with high blood pressure, diabetes, headaches, and body pains. When they are common, and many are praying for God to heal them. It's real. But God may not be able to heal you by any miracle. But I didn't make say because your body has mechanics and you are not following them. Your body needs clean water, but you are drinking soft drinks and alcohol. Oh no, monsanesa. Your uncrophobia more okra. They don't hydrate. Your body needs natural food, but you are eating processed food full of chemicals. Because why ye what baso? Your body needs movement, but you are sitting down all day. What's a bank ho? What's a bewuda? What's a bank ho? Condition is you so. What's na ke move for frocho? Na wako. What's na siya sorry movie break time? No mas andi eduane na baho. Na what's na wa na wedidi. Your body needs rest, but you are staying up late watching TV on your phone. Me, I no get time. But sleeping thing dey me di for atrotro on the doors. Bibia na me fifim na say me betete so. Enti mo prepare mo ho na mo ba me host shows no mate. Me were beautiful person be is it Mary Boache me were other people Becca limitless Becca na anya correct na me yayare. I have a few of them there. You people should appear and come and host the shows so mommy can rest. I will write for you guys. I will coach you guys. I will pay all bills just to run the show. But I need rest. I need the MD for. Your body needs fresh air, but you are staying in polluted cities. Africa, then you go to church and pray for healing. Forget it. Church won't cry more. Because some unsana mo maso we ani tina na mo ya so no wo park so na mo absorb vitamin D 2 and K3. God doesn't have any healing. These pastors are aware that God doesn't heal nothing. They know. They themselves, they are taking their medications very seriously. They know God doesn't heal shishi. A lot of them have gone through surgeries. God doesn't heal. It's not me that is saying it. It's a fact. And these pastors are aware that God doesn't heal nothing. They go to hospital all the time. I'm telling you, some of them even have hospitals. If God heals her, why are they building hospitals? Pentecost University, omu grooming nurses. Does God heal? Then what is the job of the nurses you are grooming? It's just a question. He doesn't heal nothing. You will be doing crusade, telling people to come for healing. What do you do in your hospital? Healing is not coming. Healing will not come until you follow the mechanics. Your ancestors knew this. They were following the mechanics. They knew which herbs to use for different sicknesses. They knew how to align their bodies with natural rhythms. Enclosed place. And na mo beating drums. Na mo sang ye dede na mo shouting. Mo kra na mo ma blood pressure ye bad. This is our way of life as Africans. We have to align our bodies with the natural rhythms. But se see na mo ye. Mumpie, munko baby and from famu, wo shedem, wo tikem, nothing, eduane pochi na woody. They knew the mechanics of health, but we have forgotten all of this. We have given our bodies to abrofo doctors who prescribe pills that treat symptoms but don't fix the root cause. Time. Mimi yabrun samam. Me see, mudi mama yenfa blood pressure pe ensi yeniso. Why na blood pressure draw? Ama blood pressure ne jai da. Its symptoms na sign cause other problems. Sa woda ye na wo home ye na wo susu di sika echi. Na wo ye adwuma baako. Na wo jaya na dwudwuma ne ya. Blood pressure ne be kofo. When you're 50, 55, oh, blood pressure is stable. Take your water therapy seriously. And see, be stable. Lose weight. Just lose the visual fat or sickness. And Abole was there, or intermittent fasting. I've been preaching intermittent fasting 20 years ago. Credit to the farmer would die. Some would you be woman to me. We don't understand our own body mechanics anymore. Before until my body asibium. And this is why I have decided to bring a show to help people understand herbs, medicine, and their mechanical functions in the body. Yenti your body asibium. We a driver. We a taxi driver. We a trotro driver. What na siat na wo show aso fiti anapa akosi enyumre. Aden na wo do fie no nante around the kakra. Taxi driver. Trotro driver. Aden na wo park ka na wo to aduane papa ndi. Na bo fruit, na brodo, na pure water na etale na no. No aden sika na wo pe opa ye den. E me man de om ho ye mmobododo. Hey, me do for pressure na wo fie no wu a wo yire no be ware fufuro. Wu a wo man be survive. To aduane di wate. But truthfully, men are very miserable. Ho ye me mmobo. Ti wo body no ase, pa wo chow. Ti wo body na ase, don't teach your children to worship. Don't. Error kese. Teach them to investigate. Fifi asemani ase. Observe and experiment. Tell them to do this. Don't teach them to pray for things. It doesn't happen. There's nothing there. Nothing will happen. Opa wo mo frame you no akere baako. Said ye bo mpaye. Na kere baako said ye fifi asemani ase na said ye ni ama na hwe. Say ho na benyia be ye nipa. We nya atem didi o. Eno kware sem na make akere no. Teach them to understand how things work. When your child looks at the sun, don't just tell them God made the sun. Tell them to study the sun's mechanics. They need it. Tell them to find out why the sun rises every morning. Leave them. When your child is sick, don't just take them to church for prayer. Teach them about their body and nutrition. And when the first subject amuchire wo school, akolebia should understand first aid. Esa bofre bia ti pai na otumi ye bibi e ma no. But yasese nduro no de egu bag mu ama amofra no no mo no. E mobo. Asem ye mobo. Ye nchire omohwe ya hye mofra no poto medifo no egu fie. This is your house. Don't let anybody nkola no poto wo besu wo do nsa begu ti esu daachi. There's a reason for every season and the fruit that comes with it. Tell the children. There's a reason why a time mango ba, alasaba, weiba. There's a reason for that. And from an airborne who drew a year Gianino. And they may be before. Until now, papa beko, a wana papa, a wawa pair beko, a wana pair ba, season na pair abano, and from an go season nimuno, and who drew a year pair, until ye do and nam. Yendi popo bi say mango ni banana nyina ada ne foreign way ye kun ye hu say to ye gina ho bompa ye no show. Teach them about the mechanics of health. Let them understand. When your child asks where money comes from, don't just say God will provide. It say can be mejai. Teach them about work and value creation. Once again, bibia ye one way. People don't even know how to create. And to create idea back on no be a copy to show a media and so idea back on no be we don't know how to create because bibia ye bomb pie ye so ye teach them about the mechanics of wealth. We live in a universe without understanding its mechanics and only bra before bre. We have resorted to worshiping everything. Enyansa ba ku saying this kind of thinking, worshipping thinking, oh, we will be poor and poor and poor and poor and poor and poor. But we can change the narrative by understanding spiritual mechanics that I'm giving you today. It's very, very important. We lie to ourselves that things happen by chance or by divine power when there are complex mechanical laws powering them. And our destiny say in the womb, so Yakupon of board destiny, Maame. Na say Yakupon hu nyansa. Amfa antidote anto amfa blockade anto and there is no need. Oye nyame na wa create destiny ama me na ntu wo destiny obetumi adadam na sika na beto. We wahu. Ena me destiny e de na wom. Ena wo destiny ebrontwiwe na wom. We lie to ourselves too much. Menua sua wiase na ti wiase ase no watumi adi yie. Because bibia wo wiase bia nipa na ye. This must stop with your generation. Your children must be different. Kachira omo mame. They should start creating, not praying. There's nothing in it. They must be engineers of their own lives, not robots waiting for someone else to program them. Pa, emanisi. We need this to go to all the schools. So we can stop unemployment. Because school no more they don't create nothing. When energy is flowing properly, you are healthy, successful, and powerful. And the energy ne flow with your chroma. If you got a blocking the account. When energy is blocked, you are sick, poor, and weak. What blocks these energies? And then blocking these energies. Am I poor? And then I'm African poor. Fear blocks it. So break that fear. Guilt blocks it. When the catcher says, why you saying, to me, but why you say, block it. Shame blocks it. And then I want to mean PM free. Now start for. Believe in lack blocks it. Men believing, say lucky believe you can do it. And you will do it. Waiting for someone else to save you blocks it. I've told you this multiple times. You are your own Messiah. You are your own savior. Nobody is saving you. This is the truth. What makes this energy flows? And they are blocking the money flow. Understanding how things work makes it flow. Bible akachira since anya adwuma na mendidi. De onipa bedua no eno an obetwa. Or say as the earth remains. This is the only message we need in Africa. Nothing else, nothing more. So we can solve our problems. Ada ye beti sa niama we ase no. Eniama ni nyina beba fom. Taking action makes it flow. Enjira won train Jesus. Oni hwe. O dada o so yakwa abombada. Ontumi nya hwe wakoka ho. Maka, take your action. Creating value makes it flow. Create value for yourself. Yes. Believing in yourself makes it flow. Very necessary. Using your own power makes it flow. This is the truth about spirituality. Ebusunya, it is not about praying harder. It is not about rituals like that. It is not about fasting longer. It is not about killing 20 million goats. It is not about wearing testbar. It is not about wearing chain. It is not about wearing rings. It is about understanding the mechanics. It is not about paying more tithe. It is about understanding the mechanics of the universe and aligning yourself with it. This is what brings wealth, health, and everything you can think of. So, let me ask you today. This is our last question. Mbisa we, over office wa, ye be din kommo. Na ya hwe how ye be mix these things. We will not pray anytime. At this point, let me ask you, are you operating the machine or is the machine operating you? Which one are you doing? Pacho, which one are you doing right now? Are you engineering your life or you are a robot following someone else's programs? Pacho mbisa wo. One person has gone to more than 20 spiritual people. No show. So common sense and can't say, you savior. Are you using your power or you are worshiping invisible forces? The universe is a machine. Do not allow anybody to lie to you. Life is mechanics. Why is someone telling you who to marry and what to sell? Why? It's mechanics. So baby, you can mix it and move. Success follows laws. Bible crack or say God is a principle God. Success, it follows laws. It doesn't follow prayer. You must become the engineer of your own life. This is very important. Walk to people to learn something. Don't go and depend on anybody to tell you who to marry, who to fuck, and what to sell. Shallow spirituality is that. Understand the mechanics. Operate the machine with your full chest and see if you don't make it in life. Watch your life transform and use this knowledge to change your life, your children, your generation. Let your kids do this and see your generation. This is called spiritual mechanics. The rest is surplus. Makram.